Hi, good morning. Lisa here. I have my coffee. Having music playing this morning. Been doing a little bit of praise and worship. The song I'm playing right now, which I'm going to run through this whole video, is I Am Not Alone by Kari Jobe. It's a worship song. I will post it up under this post. There's a lot of lonely people out in the world. One of my last comments after my video yesterday was she was suffering with loneliness. That's a tough one, especially around the holidays. I had to deal with loneliness and all. I ran a tax business for 20 years. Lisa Torque's tax service at your finest. I was H&R Block's competition. I did pretty good. 300 clients a year. Yeah. And then I lost it all. Talk about being lonely. I was used to people coming in, seeing me, getting their taxes done, talking. I'd ask them how their year was, and they let me know. But, you know, it was God's business too, so God always gave me a word to give them. So, I am not alone. When I was alone, when I felt alone. One of the hardest parts of being bipolar anyway, because they put you on mood stabilizers. You have people around you, but you don't connect. There's nobody to relate with. There's nobody that understands. You sit there, even when there's people around, and you're like, wow, I just sat there, I didn't say 2 words. For a long time, I didn't say 2 words. Why? Because I was so lonely. And I didn't know nobody to talk to all day. So I had no life. It was very lonely. So what did I do? Creeper loneliness. It's a creeper. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. I am not alone. Well, there's one of the songs I would play. I'd turn on some praise and worship music. As depressed as I was, I would just put it on. My spirit needed to be fed. I knew that. I'd wake up in the morning and my spirit would be singing a song. You amaze me, you redeem me, you call me as your own. What a comfort. But I did when I was lonely. The Lord, He showed me I didn't have to be alone. Even though there was nobody around. People want to know why I stay at my house all the time, and don't you mind staying at home? No, I don't mind staying at home at all. I love listening to praise and worship music. I pray all day. My friends come and visit. But when I am alone, this is what I used to do. I got a picture of my dad. Me and my dad, we were like this. That's my daddy. George G. Fermanchen, my dad. He died 10 years ago. This was before I found out I had bipolar. I think that's what was one of the triggers that added to the bipolar coming out. Me and my dad were very close. When he passed away, a part of me died. But I keep him alive. Then this is how I do it. When I'm alone, I get a picture of my dad, and he has this big smile on his face, and I put it on, I sit him on a table next to a chair, and I sit here with my coffee, just like this, you know, spoon and all. Hey, Dad. And I would just sit there and talk to him. Tell him how I'm feeling, tell him what's going on. And you know, the neat thing is I can hear my dad talking back to me. Just by the way he was and the comments he'd make. He used to tell me I was full of shit up to my eyeballs. My dad. I love my dad. I miss my dad. But you know, around the holidays, it's really hard. There's family, missing family. Lord, I pray and I ask you, Lord, to comfort your people. Take the creeper of loneliness away and fill it with your comfort. Comfort your people, Lord. Bring relatives back. Bring siblings back. Bring friends back. Lord, open the doors for the divine connections that you want to connect your people with. Lord, there's people out there hurting. There's people out there missing their loved ones. There's people out there that lost their loved ones. There's people out there that their kids are grown up and they're lonely too because now they don't know what they're doing with their life. I pray for them too. Lord, now's an opportunity for them. Lord, show them an opportunity. Lord, when they get lonely, Lord, let them come to you. Let them play this song. Let them pray this song, dance with you, Lord. Let them never feel alone again. Lord, and I just thank you for the opportunity to be able to share this message. And like I said, don't let that creeper of loneliness in. Fill it with the Lord. Fill it with the Word. Fill it with praise and worship. I am not alone. I am not alone. You are not alone. There's lots of us out there that are lonely. So if the Lord's putting it on your heart to pray for somebody or visit somebody or call somebody, hey, do it. And if they don't want to talk to you for whatever reason, well, that's their loss. The Lord will provide another person. He did for me. So, I guess this is it until tomorrow. I love yous, and thank you for all the views. Thank you for letting me come into your house or your computer every morning or your phone or wherever you reach me at. If you do feel alone, you can put my videos on. Hey, I sit here alone all day, and I sit here on the, put my videos up here. A little shaky this morning. I see my camera shaking. Must be the coffee. Yeah, I know, Lord. Oh, God will talk to you too if you're lonely. Yeah, you hear 3 voices in your head. One voice is, the first voice you hear is the Holy Spirit. If you're a born-again Christian, the first voice you hear in your head is the Holy Spirit. The second voice you hear in your head is the devil trying to steal the word that the Lord just gave you. And the third voice in your head is you thinking, now, what the heck? It's your mind trying to figure out now, what do I do this or do that? Let's use this example. You're driving down the road and there's a car broke down. The first thing you hear in your spirit is, hey, stop and see if that guy needs help. The second thing that comes in your mind is like, nah, that guy called somebody. He has somebody on the way. And the third thought you hear in your mind is, oh my, what do I do? And by the time you figure it out, you already passed the car. So what my point is, if the Lord is putting on your heart to call somebody, to visit somebody, to send a card to somebody, a note to somebody, do it. Especially this holiday season. There are a lot of lonely people out there. And I want to reach out to them. That spirit of loneliness, that creeper of loneliness, Lord, I ask you to replace it with your spirit of comfort. Comfort us, Lord. Today, now, this minute, forever, and for always. Until tomorrow, I love yous. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes. Off to do God's work. I love yous. Bye. God bless.